session. Okay, so let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we just have a quick introduction about cloud computing, and then we have a quick introduction about AWS. And after that, we have discussed about the course content. Whatever the course content we are going to discuss, that what we have discussed it. And then we have discussed whatever the things you are getting in this. And today what we need to learn is we need to learn about how we can create a AWS account. But before starting of this session, let's have a quick interaction. So let's have a few questions. Then after that, we can continue with our session. So if anyone have any question, you can please raise your hand. So whenever your turn will come, definitely you'll get a chance to speak. Yes, Ram Krishna, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, Ankit.
Hi, Ram.
Yeah. Yesterday I couldn't attend session due to some personal work. Yeah.
Okay.
But I have gone through your video. It was fantastic. And thanks for giving free training.
Yes,
it was suggested by my roommate to go for AWS. He works on AWS and Azure.
Yes, Ram, you can ask your question. What's your question?
Yeah, I have showed all whatever the syllabus, what of your number of services, what you're teaching. He was quite impressed at what the services you are teaching. He said nobody teaches this many services in the paid market. Also, he was saying.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you for that.
Anything? Should I go for DevOps at this point, or can I go for DevOps after your training is done?
You can, if you want, you can go for that. Also, if you want to go for after that, you can. That purely depend on you, because Ram, a thing is, after whatever you're learning it in AWS, you're learning it DevOps, you need to practice it. Yeah. So you need to utilize your time. So depend how much time you have it.
Okay.
So based on that, go for it. If you don't, are working professional, or you're not doing it?
No, I'm into recruiting. I'm into recruiting and freelancing.
You're doing a job now, right now, still.
Yes.
So definitely you don't have much time, because near about 10 hours you're putting in your office.
Yes.
And definitely you need to have some rest also, because definitely every person needs some rest for their body, and you need to eat some. So definitely, if you have time, if you think that you can go for it, definitely go for it. So because with this you can save a lot of time, you can go for it. If you think that you're not able to, because you need to practice both the thing, go for only one.
Okay, right. Just one more query. Is it any extra material is required for going for interview, or your training is
don't require? This is sufficient for AWS one. I'm giving you some interview questions, not some. There are more than 200 interview questions which I'm going to share with you.
Yeah.
Okay. In the end of the training. So those are very good interview questions. Those are from basic to a medium to advanced level. All three types of questions are there in the 200 are there. And whatever services we are covering, it is there.
Even I have my support from my roommate also. It would be pretty great for me from your end and that my friend.
Definitely you will get it. And I'm going to share some quiz which I have told you what you are getting it. Yeah. And whatever we are learning in this training ground, with the help of this one, you can attempt. After completion of the training, you can attempt those quiz. It help you to just check your knowledge, whatever you have learned in that training.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Kamala, you can unmute. Kamala, you can unmute yourself. Kamala Pratap.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Myself Pratap, sir. So, since last 14 years, I am in teaching, sir. Since last 14 years, I am in teaching, sir. I am teaching for a degree graduate student, sir. So, right now I am planning to shift to IT side, sir. Okay. So, one of my friend advised to join in your group, sir.
So definitely, if you are joining, you can learn it.
Okay.
What's your question in the end? What do you want to ask actually?
Yeah, do I get the opportunity, sir?
Definitely, if you learn something and if you apply for jobs, definitely you will get it.
Right. Sir. Because since last 14 years, I'm in teaching, sir. So for
If
me,
you're
IT.
if you're applying for the job, definitely you will get it.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
That's
so
my
based
inquiry,
on
sir.
whatever the client requirement is there, based
Okay.
on that, if you are providing your resume, definitely they will call you.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
That's all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Satya, you can unmute. Satya Swaroop Reddy.
Well, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Satya.
So presently, I'm a student. Presently, I'm pursuing my third year BE in CSC. I'm a student, sir. I'm presently studying third year.
Okay.
Entering into fourth year, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I previously listened few classes, sir, of Sunil sir classes.
Okay.
Due to some timing issue, I am unable to continue, sir. But in my resume, I added basic AWS, sir. In my resume, I added, sir, because I know up to load balancer, I think so, sir. I'll listen up to load balancer.
Yes, Satya, you can come to your question. What's your actual question is there?
Sir, how can I move forward in AWS, sir?
You are still in college, Satya. First, you have to complete your diploma or degree, whatever you are doing right now. You
Yes,
have to complete those things, and after that, you can apply jobs for as a fresher.
So, but many people are telling me that it's not necessary. No, first you have to learn any technology, and then if you learn this cloud means it's very useful to you.
So what is it?
First, we have to learn any technology. It seems like
This is what cloud you're learning. This is also technology, na Satya.
Yeah.
This is also technology. You can learn it. AWS, you're learning it. After that, if you want to learn, even you can learn DevOps. Also, you can learn Python. After that, means you can learn anything, whatever you want to do. It doesn't mean that you can just go for starting it from here. Other things are also there, but this is also starting point. Na?
Okay, but many people are telling that you presently you have to learn coding. Then
It's
you can
not
learn.
mandatory, Satya. It's not mandatory. Even you can just learn AWS and DevOps. There is no coding, just a basic Linux are required for that.
Yeah. I attended 3 interviews and all 3 interviews they asked me about AWS only. I mentioned C, Python, and Java. They didn't ask anything about
So
those languages.
because Satya, as per their job requirement, they don't require those things. So just whenever you want to apply a job, first check the client requirement. What is the client requirement?
Yeah.
Okay, based on that, you can apply your resumes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Satya. Yes, Manish Kumar, you can unmute. Manish Kumar Pandey.
Yes, sir. And
Yes, you can ask your question.
yes. Hi, sir. Good evening. This is Manish Pandey.
Good evening, Manish.
I am working as a technical support engineer.
Okay.
Last year, I complete Devops training from Udemy platform. That is I complete different course on Udemy like AWS, Docker, Ansible, Terraform.
Manish, I have a small request to you and to others also. Please directly come to your question. Directly I don't want that complete description, but wherever required, definitely ask. It will be because other time will also get saved. So directly come to your question. What's your actual question, Manish?
Sir, actually, I am not working on Devops technology, but I have made some project. Whenever I am attending the interview, they are asking me, please tell me day-to-day activity. That time don't have any proper answer because I am putting fake experience on Devops.
Don't worry, Manish. What we are going to do, end of the training, I'll share some sample resumes. In that once in sample resumes, all details are. So whatever the day-to-day activities you are doing, all details are there. There is sample resumes. Based on that, you can create your resumes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Subarna, you can unmute. Subarna Devi, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Ankit.
Yes,
Actually,
Subarna.
I am planning to do AWS developer certification. Will this course help me, or
This is
I
not
should go?
AWS developers course. This is AWS architect associate level.
Okay, I should only. I can. Means like I have to do only architect level certification only, right?
This course is different. This is not developers course.
But from your institute, whatever Logic Labs, will it? They have the provision to provide those such kind
No.
of like.
Developers course they don't have.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm sharing this in the chat box. I'll share the course content. Just check the course content.
Yeah, I have seen
Okay.
that. I have seen.
So in the course content, it is clearly mentioned. It's Subarna that it is architect associate level.
Yes.
Let me show you that also. This is a course content. Might be you have seen it. You can see here in the top, so first line.
Yeah.
It is written it.
I've seen that, so I got this doubt actually. Will this course help me, or I should take the developer course only?
Developer, if you want to go for that is different thing. Though this will not help for you for developers.
Which one is the best to check for the job on AWS?
Right now, as per the market, architect level is one of the best which we have it right now. Developers and system admins are very less jobs we have in the market because the major work is done by them, and then other work are coming.
If I want to shift internally in my company also, I should better it's go for architect course only, right?
Architect level 100% you are having a more jobs in market. Yeah, for every client. Developers and system admin are having less jobs. If I talk about like 10 jobs are for architect level, for developers or for system ops, there are only 4 to 5 jobs. Just an example I'm giving.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Rajat, you can unmute.
Thanks, sir, for giving opportunity. My concern
sir.
was about the project. What is the difference between project you are covering and the real-time based scenarios? Because I have joined somewhere, but they are not covering any of this.
The project we are covering it is about VPC service, RDS, and EC2. The second project which we are covering it is all about S3 service. 2 projects we are covering.
Okay, and sir, what is like the difference between a real-time scenario and the project?
First of all, everyone is having it wrong conception. I want to learn real-time concepts. Our training, this is wrong conception. I heard from last more than 10 years I'm listening it. Okay. First of all, if you want to learn anything, just understand the concept. The main thing is you're understanding the concept. If you know the concept, you can do anything. If you are not even don't know the basic concept, what is the service is used for, how even you can work in real time.
Yes.
Even let's say you are working in real time also. If you don't know the basic concept of that particular service, how you can even work in real time, how you can even get information about that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, actually, so our training, I'm not saying that's real-time training or something like that. I'm just saying it, this training is help you to understand the concept. Our focus is always on understanding the concept. If you are able to understand the concept, you can do whatever you want to do.
Actually, sir, like one of the fellow right now apps that they are facing issues while they are producing the fake experience. They are asking for the project, like what you have done in this past 2 years.
So
and
if you are putting it fake experience, definitely. First of all, you need to understand the concept. Directly, if you are putting fake experience and you don't know the concept, how you can clear the interview. Okay, so that is why I'm telling you the training is all about understanding the concept. If you are able to understand the concept, even you can put a fake experience and you can go for that.
Okay, sir. And then how can we manage like if they ask about the project in the interview?
What we are going to learn, you can put these projects.
Okay, sir. And one more curious, sir, that you said yesterday about the documents. We are getting it at the end, at the every day of the end, or at the completion of the full course?
PPTs, day by day, we are getting it.
Okay.
Okay. The PPTs, whichever we are using it, we are getting it day by day. The documents you are getting in the end of the training.
Okay, that dump
These
files
things are
and
day
that
by
thing,
day. These things you are getting day by day.
day by day.
These things.
Okay, sir.
Recordings and training PPTs day by day you are getting, which is marked as star. See, it is mentioned as star. Those are mentioned as star. Those things you are getting in the end of the day. Only
Okay,
these
okay.
5 things. Trainings, recordings, and PPTs day by every day you are getting.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, no, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Deepak, you can unmute. Deepak Kashyap, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Ankit. Good evening. This is Deepak here from
Good evening,
Bangalore.
Deepak. Yes, Deepak.
I want to keep it short and small. So my question is, yesterday you told me that this training is all related to the practical things. So
Correct.
is there any theoretical website like A Cloud Guru that I can refer to for this AWS?
We will share some documents in the document actually, which I'm sharing it. The my document, the 800 page, which is mentioned it. In that one, links are given.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Related to some, or that also I've already given it from lot of websites. I've given the links from their site. So you can refer those one, the document which in the end of the training you are given. So just read that one. In that links are there, you can refer those.
Okay, Kit. Last question. So while I really wanted to refer this particular trainings to a couple of my friends, and can they join this training in between the this course, like 15 days after or something? Yeah.
So you are not able to understand the might be the concepts which you are covering it, because definitely little bit concepts are related with each other.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's, let's say if you might be are joining it when we are covering it VPC service, in between you are joining. So let's say you are joining at VPC peering at that time. So whatever the concepts we have covered it, you are not able to understand it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, Ankit.
Try to join it every day. If it's not possible, you can watch the videos, or if you have any question, you can drop me an email. I have already shared my email also in the yesterday's session. This is my email ID, which you can drop an email with proper details.
Sure.
Always mention it in the subject, yet you are asking about AWS, because actually what happened is I am giving training on AWS and Azure, both I am giving it. So sometimes just some terminologies are same. So it's little bit confusion for me to what in from which batch you are. So mention it for that particular technology which you are taking it, AWS one, so I can easily reply to.
Sure, Ankit. Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Deepak. Okay, so we'll start with our today's topic. The first topic which we need to continue is, then again I'll come to you guys, how we can create a AWS account. To create AWS account, the first of all, you guys need to go to this portal, or if you just search on Google, you'll get it. Or if you just go to aws.amazon.com, if you go there also you are getting it. You can go to sign in and you can create your account from there also. Go to sign in, the console, and then just below down you are getting an option to create your account. So here I'm create a new AWS account. So everyone need a AWS account to practice it. Without this one, you guys are not able to practice it. So what are the first thing actually we need to enter is, we need to enter a email ID. We need to enter our password, and then we need to again enter a confirm password. And then you need to give a AWS account name. And this account name is always unique. Every person needs to be its own account name. So if you're trying to give this account name, make sure it's not used by some other person. Now, so while creating your AWS account, you need to follow these password rules. Uppercase, these actually 4 rules are there. From these, at least 3 you need to follow. Uppercase, lowercase, number, alphanumeric value. alphanumeric values or alphanumeric character, you need to use it. Out of these 4 things, you need to follow at least thing, and your password must be at least 8 character long. That password you need to give. AWS account must be unique for all. It cannot be same. After that, here, if you see here we are getting free trial offer, which we have already discussed in previous session. Few services are always free. Few services are coming for 12 months free. Few services are for trial period. This thing we have discussed in yesterday's session. And here we are getting an option to select a plan for your AWS. In real time, whenever a client is creating, they are creating for business purpose. But we are not doing any for business purpose. We are doing for learning purpose. So you always need to select the option of personal. For your practice purpose, you always need to select the option of personal. Then enter your full name, phone number, country, address, your city, state, your postal code. You need to enter these all details. And then just check this terms and conditions. If you want to read, you can read it here. Then click on continue. After click on continue, you need to give your credit card details or your debit card details you need to enter. But if I talk about India people, those people are from India. In India, we have a Visa card. We have RuPay card also. MasterCard in India, it is very less people is having now. We have RuPay card also. It will not work. Your RuPay card will not work with AWS account. So make sure you have Visa card or MasterCard. You can even see that also. RuPay card will not work. And one important point. By default in India, I'm not sure about other countries. I'm talking about only in India because I know about that. In India, by default, every account is disabled with international transaction. By default, it is disabled. So you need to make sure you need to enable the international transaction. How it will get enabled? You need to go to you can contact your bank or install their mobile application. Based on that also you can do. It's mandatory to be enable international transaction. You can see here is mentioned in the below in the people generation. It will not support RuPay card, or if you are using debit card or credit card, needs to enable with international transaction. It is mandatory, not optional. If it's not enabled, then you are not able to do this transaction, because for this one, they are going to deduct 2 rupees from your account. And the 2 rupees will get refunded within 3 to 5 days in your account back. Just for verify, they are going to deduct 2 rupees. And here it is asking, I'm creating from India, so it is asking for PAN card. If you want to give, you can give, but it is not mandatory. PAN card is optional. Click on verify and continue. Now here, this is as per India one, they are going to ask for OTP, because to do any transaction, they need to ask an OTP. So you need to deduct 2 rupees from your account, and then you can give that OTP, and then you can able to verify your account. After verifying your credit card or debit card, you need to verify your mobile number. So there are 2 ways to verify your mobile number, by using text or by using voice call. So give your country code, give your mobile number, enter the security checks, then click on next. So you are getting a SMS or voice call, whichever you are getting it. Based on that, the OTP, whichever you are getting, enter that. So based on this one, system is going to verify your mobile. After this, it is asking for, again, it is asking for support plan. Which type of support you require. Even your personal one also, we are getting that option. In business one also, we are getting in here also. you always need to select support free plan. If you are using it, it means you need some support from their side. AWS is also giving some support. We have some service called advisors, AWS advisor. Based on that, in that we need these actually plans. So don't worry, for your practice purpose, you don't need these plans. So just always select support free plan. Then complete sign in and go to AWS management console. And here it is asking to select a role for practice purpose. Don't worry, just select any one of them. Whatever you want to select, you can select. It doesn't make any difference for your practice. Then click on submit. And this is the home screen which you are getting it after creation of your AWS account. This is how we can do that. And I'm again telling it for India people, make sure you are enabling the international transaction, or you can use debit card or credit card. Anyone you can use. It's not mandatory that you need to have a credit card. You can use a debit card also. There, guys, any question anyone have regarding this account creation, please let me know. Yes, Redmi 9, you can unmute.
Good evening, Ankit.
Good evening, may I have a good name?
My name is Afiz.
Yes, Office.
Ankit, I have a small doubt. Can you please give a justification on that one?
Yes.
I have completed my graduation in post-graduation MCA, but I have given so many interviews. Why don't anyone taking a fresher as in AWS? Why?
Who said that no one is checking it? Last month, we have given one job details in our Telegram group, and 5 of our previous batches students get selected as a fresher.
But they are getting very less packages like 2.5, 2.6, because what happened, I have seen so many members of
for freshers, you are not getting max 2.5 or 3 lakh. If you are getting that is sufficient, I think so. Did you require 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs package, which is having 2 or 3 years viewers of people?
But AWS now present is booming, right? But we are expecting minimum 4.5 lakh, at least 4, I think.
I don't think so. For freshers, they are giving it this type of package. For freshers, they are getting it 2 or 3 lakhs, maybe near about maximum. They are getting 3.5 for freshers. But for starting of your career, that why don't you forget your name? It's good. Just start your one. When I started my career, that time also I'm getting even less than I think so. I'm getting the package. I don't remember right now. I'm getting it now. My package is going to be 15 lakhs.
Okay.
So just starting off your career, don't worry. Whatever you're getting, just better to go for a job. You are getting it. You get a real-time experience how it's going to work, and then get grab experience and then switch a job. And I'm working from last 10 years in the same company. My company is giving me good growth.
Okay.
Yes, Upendra, you can unmute. Upendra, you can unmute yourself. We know you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening, Vino.
Actually, yesterday I dropped out call in middle because of conflict with my internal call actually. So
Okay.
my question is, where can I get that video?
We have uploaded the video yesterday in our YouTube channel, and we have shared the link in the group. Yesterday session.
Can you please ping me again in a YouTube channel link?
I'm sharing our YouTube channel in the chat box. You can take it from there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I am in WhatsApp group.
So you can check the WhatsApp group. In WhatsApp group also we have shared the information. So in future, whatever the batches are going on, might be, let's say example, I might be busy or I need to go somewhere, I need to cancel the session. So all the information we are going to share in the group. So read those messages, whatever you are getting.
Sure.
Sometimes might be we are sharing some important information for you. Like we are sharing some link based on that you can read and getting it. So try to read those SMS, whichever we are putting in our.
I'll do. And I have one more query. Actually, currently I'm working as a backup administrator. So, is it good? Am I able to understand that networking concepts, or I need to learn any?
Vinu might you have missed the yesterday session. Yesterday I've told one thing. Even a person is a fresher, he can also learn this course. So you are having even some experience also, definitely you can also.
Okay. Yeah. That's it, myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Raj, you can unmute. Raj, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, Raj.
Yeah, thanks for giving this opportunity and providing this free training. So my question is about the course content, Ankit. So are we covering AWS code deploy? I don't see that
mentioned in the
content.
if it's not mentioned in the course content, so we are not going to cover it, Raj. So whatever is mentioned in course content, only those things we are going to cover.
Okay.
If it's not mentioned in course content, it is not going to cover.
Okay. Is there any reason that this is a separate concept, AWS code deploy?
It is not part of, might be the not part of associate level.
Okay.
That is why, that can be the reason.
Achha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That is my question. Thanks, Ankit.
Thank you. Yes, Nakirkanti Lokesh, you can unmute.
Sir, hi sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I'm presently working on one website. We are using AWS. In that one, I know RDS, EC2, those things, services. How can I move forward? What new services I can learn? Can you explain me, bro?
So, Lokesh, you said that you know already RDS, you know already EC2.
Yes, sir. S3.
So which services S3 you know? Okay, you know that one. So your
Yeah,
question is how you can learn more.
What these things enough for me, or I can learn some more services?
Rakesh, sorry, Lokesh.
Yes, sir.
IT is that particular industry. If you learn more, you are able to get growth. If you just check at single thing, you are not getting a growth.
Okay.
So if you want a growth in your own company, you need a more package. So definitely you need to learn more.
Okay.
Okay.
Is enough for
I'm working in AWS also. I'm working in Azure also. I'm working in AWS DevOps. I'm working in Azure DevOps. I'm working it. So total 4 technologies I know that right now, and as per my knowledge, AWS,
okay,
Azure, AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps.
Okay.
Then I'm getting a 15 lakh of package.
Okay, sir.
So that is my company is giving me more package, and they are even my company is going to apply my H1B visa.
Okay.
I'm working from India. My company want me to come to US, and they are trying to apply me for this one also. Definitely, if you want to get a growth in your organization, you need to learn more things.
Okay, sir.
Try to get more and more.
Some other companies. There is no growth of for me. There is only limited organization. There are some.
So we'll share job details in our group. Based on that, you can apply those jobs also. We are going to share fresher jobs also. We are going to share experienced jobs also. So you can apply those.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Raja, you can.
Good evening, Ankit.
Good evening, Raja.
Yeah, usually you are putting the link in the chat box. For example, course content, I click it, it's saying that site cannot provide a secure connection, something like that. So the drive also yesterday you shared, I can't able to go in. Is it possible to share the link one more time now? So let me click it.
Let me check. Let me share in the chat box. I've shared again. And whenever I'm clicking and I'm able to see it.
Yeah, that's I don't know. For me, it's showing.
Just now I've clicked on the link I'm able to see. And even I have done it from chat box. Let me share the Google Drive link also for you guys.
But the thing is, I cannot copy and paste into my.
Directly click on that link. You don't need to copy and directly click on the link.
Okay, let me try.
Don't copy and paste and directly click on the link. You are getting it. It will open in your browser.
Yeah, it's opening. Seems it's opening. Maybe it's open.
You can see that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you in the WhatsApp group, Raja?
Yeah, I'm in the WhatsApp group.
You can check the WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group description, also course content is there.
Yeah. From there I can able to see, but from your
link
chat
is same.
window,
It is same. Whatever I am sharing it, whatever is in the group description, it is same. Don't worry about that.
Okay, but the drive one you didn't share in the group chat, I guess. So
No,
in the WhatsApp,
we are not actually putting in the group the drive one because it's a bigger one, so we have shorter that link.
Okay.
That is why what we have done. So it is same. It is also going to the Google Drive directly. It will come here to that link.
Okay, thanks, Ankit. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll continue with our another service. So let me open up PPT. The first service we are going to learn is EC2. So what is EC2? EC2 stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Those people might be know it is a virtual machine we are going to create under a AWS cloud. Let's take example here. Whenever we want to buy a computer, let's take example when I want one computer. So what we are doing it, we are going to a market and we are going to purchase a computer, and what things we are saying? RAM, CPU, hard disks. These three things we are saying, and based on that we are purchasing a computer. So to get these things, we need to pay a lot of money. Let's say example, I need one server for my website or for any other thing for my company. I need a one web server. So I am all going to purchase CPU, RAM, hard disk, motherboards, and all the things which we require it. A complete CPU which we need to purchase. All the things we are purchasing it. So that is now we have a service called EC2. We can create our computer in Amazon cloud. So we don't need to pay for all these things, whichever will require it for RAM, for CPU usage and hard disk. We don't need to purchase those things. We can directly create our computer in Amazon cloud, in Amazon infrastructure. And that is service called Amazon EC2. And it is supporting it lot of type of variants. We have it, you can see here, the types of operating system it is supporting it: Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows servers, Red Hat, and there are a lot of even Mac also we are getting. There are a lot of types we are getting it. These all types of computers we can create under Amazon. So we can create, these are the ones. So as per our client requirement, we can create these computers in Amazon cloud, in Amazon infrastructure we are going to use. And how we can access those things? By using our internet. We have discussed in previous session, even in cloud computing also. What is cloud computing concept? We can access whatever the servers is there in Amazon cloud by using internet. We can access even from our mobiles, even from our laptops. We can access all the things whichever will require it. So let me log in with my AWS first. After entering a password, you will get this screen. See here. This is the screen which I'm getting. In your account, you are not able to see these things there. because I am using this services for my previous batches. I'm using that is why I'm getting. But when you practice, it is complete like a blank. You are getting. So the first service which we need to learn is EC2. The first thing what you need to do whenever you log in with your AWS account, you need to select a region. We have discussed in previous session that we have near about 25 regions. And I have already shown you the map of that all 25 regions wherever we have the servers. So in particular, which region you want to create your EC2 machine. EC2 is like in normal way, we are calling it virtual machine. So in which region we want to create. So where we can select here on the right side, you can see here it is in my system, it is selected as Mumbai one. I have selected. So here you can see the all regions, whichever we are having it from AWS. So we are getting. So always practice in that particular region, which is nearest to you. As per me, I am living in North India. So as per me, Mumbai is the nearest region to it. I'm using that. So just you need to select, and here you are getting it Mumbai. And this is the username which I have given it for my user. The user which I have given it. So we have discussed it when we are creating our AWS account, we need to give the username. So here we are. Now, after select of our region, search a service called EC2. Here, if you see here we have a search option. I can search here EC2. Where is it? I'm getting it. Or the other option is click on services. Here also I'm getting it. It is recently used, I'm getting. Here you have an option of compute. And there also you are getting it EC2. So it is EC2 services coming under a compute category. Now we are able to see here. Now click on instances. You can see here it is clearly showing me no instance available in this region. In the Mumbai region, I don't have any EC2 machine ready right now. That is why it is showing us as no machine is there. So the first thing what we need to do is you need to click on launch instance. Okay, before starting off this one, I tell you one thing. While practicing it, the PPTs which you are getting it, guys, follow the steps. So wherever you want to click, it is complete mention in the PPT. The first step is you need to select region, then EC2 service, go to that, and then click on launch instance. So like this in every PPT, not just in this PPT, in every PPT, whichever you are getting it, follow the steps. You will get complete information. So here we are getting, click on launch instance. After click on launch instance, what are the first thing we need to do is we need to enter the name. Let's take example. I'm going to enter EC2-90. Any name we can give, whatever as per our client name we can give. I'm giving this. So this is first step. To create EC2 machine, there are multiple steps we need to follow. And what is the first step we have done it? That we need to give the name. So we have given our name. Now coming to the second step. The second step is we need to select AMI. AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. As per AWS, it is called Amazon Machine Image. In the normal language, we are calling it operating system. Linux, Windows, Mac, what we are calling, these are operating system we are calling it. So here actually we need to select an operating system. Which operating system I need to use to create my machine? In AWS, it is called AMI. So you need to remember these terminologies. Right now, for this is first session, I'm saying it. I'm going to select operating system, but in upcoming session, I'm not going to say operating system. So you need to make sure, guys, you remember these terminologies. Scroll down. Now, which one I'm going to select? I'm going to select Amazon AMI, and I'm going to create a Windows machine. So here we have Windows. This is Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, Sushi, so Mac, so multiple whatever we are getting. Even you can click on browse, you are getting all, whatever the operating system they are providing. Here we are. Let's check, I'm just going back. Oops. Scroll down. Now here I'm selecting Windows. Confirm changes. Now, after selecting Windows 1, under Windows also here I can see the multiple categories I'm getting. Under Windows 1 also they are providing Microsoft Server 2012 with some multiple categories we are getting. For your practice purpose, you can select this Microsoft Server 2009 base. It is sufficient and it is showing us as free tier eligible. We have discussed in previous session that 750 hours we are getting as free to create this EC2 machine. So you can select this free tier eligible. You can select for practice, for that you are getting it. So this one is sufficient for your practice purpose. Scroll down. Now, we have discussed it, whenever we are purchasing a computer, we are always seeing these details: RAM, CPU, hard disk. We are always seeing these details. Let's take example. My requirement is I need 1 GB RAM and 1 CPU is required. Those details are required. So if I want these details, so for these details, there are some categories given it from AWS to us. There are some categories they have defined. Based on the categories, under that we can see how much RAM we are getting and how much CPU you are getting. So categories are always for CPU and RAM, not for hard disk. Hard disk is an additional option we have. We'll see that. Now you can see here we have instance type. So it means here we need to select our CPU and RAM. So if I click on that option, here we are getting. The first type is T2 Nano. See, 0.5 GB memory, 1 CPU. 1 CPU, 1 GB. What is my requirement? This is my requirement. And for which one it is a type? T2 Micro. The type is T2 Micro, and it is even free tier eligible. So for practice purpose, you can use it. But yes, in real time, we are not using T2 Micro. In real time, we can even select more one. You can see here. 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM, 2 CPU, 8 GB RAM. So like this, we are getting it more bigger and bigger machines we are getting. Right now, this is as per my one, it is not, I'm not eligible for these, but in real time, we are even getting these are the ones. 16 CPU, 32 GB RAM. Even in real time, we can use these are the one also we can. But yes, as per our client requirement. So based on client requirement, we need to select the instance type. We are not going to select as per our own choice. No. Yeah, even in real, after let's say I'm using right now T2 Micro for first time. In future, my requirement is getting bigger. I want to change. It is possible we can change that. How to change it? We'll learn it in our upcoming session. Scroll down. Third step. So first step is, fourth step, giving the name. Second step, selecting the operating system. Third step, select instance type. Fourth step is we need to select key pair. Here we are. Now, what is this key pair? It is mandatory actually, and even it is very important. Key pair is actually a password. This is a password to connect our Windows machine. So here we need to create new key pair. I already have existing one also. I'm not going to use because you guys don't know about this one. So I'm going to create a new key pair. So just give the name of our key pair. Windows-90. I'm giving this type. Private key type format needs to be 10. create, what is this PPK? We'll discuss later. When I click on create key pair, if you see here in the below, in my system, one file get downloaded in the below. This is actually a password of my Windows machine to connect to this one. So I'm just going to save this file in my batch 90 folder. Scroll down. Here we are getting a VPC, we have subnets. Don't worry, we'll discuss later in our upcoming session. Now the next thing is to connect any Windows machine. To connect any Windows machine or Linux machine, there are something called port numbers. It is mandatory to enable those port numbers. So we are creating which machine? We are creating Windows machine. To create any Windows machine, after that we need to connect. For Windows machine, it is mandatory to enable a port number which is called RDP port. So here I have mentioned it. For Windows instance, RDP port needs to be open. It is mandatory. And for Linux machine, SSH port needs to be enabled. So right now we are creating a Windows machine. So we need a RDP port number. So here we can see it is by default enabled. We are not doing anything. It is AWS is so smart. It is by default enabled. You can see here. Allow RDP traffic. And what is it? Anywhere. Right now, just give as it is. And it is the name as per my system. It is giving the name Launch Wizard 21. That's actually what it is going to do. It is creating a security group. Now, what is this security group? Under our security group, we are defining rules and regulations. So how we can connect to this our machine. And by default, it is just going for this one. Regarding security group, we'll learn it in our upcoming session slowly one by one. But right now, as per my security group, this is the name I am getting. But might be in your machine, you are not getting the same name. You definitely will get a different name, because I already have a lot of security groups in my machine. Done. Now, we have already selected RAM and CPU for our machine. We have already selected. But the second thing, what is the next thing we need to select? Hard disk. Definitely hard disk is required. And by default, it is giving us 30 GB of hard disk. They are giving it free. For Windows machine, it is giving us by default 30 GB. They are good. So don't worry about that. 30 GB is sufficient for us. If you want to add more, you can increase the size also. But yes, so whatever the size you are going to increase, you need to pay for that. And it is just a C drive. The drive which is going to attach, it is a C drive. Like in my Windows machine also, I have. Let me go to this PC. See, I have C drive also, I have D drive. So the one which we are attaching 30 GB, it is C drive. We can even attach multiple drives also here. So how to attach multiple drives, we'll learn it in our upcoming session. Scroll down. Here we have an option of advanced details. Don't worry, just leave as it is. Don't need to do anything. So whenever we want to work on advanced details, we'll learn it in our upcoming session. Now, what is the next thing? I'm going to launch instance. Before launching instance, let's have a quick recap. So what is the first thing we have done? Given the name. Second thing, we have select AMI. AMI, we can call it in normal language, it's operating system. Operating system we have selected. Third step, we have select instance type. By using instance type, system is giving it RAM and CPU to my EC2 machine, to my virtual machine. Next step, we have given key pair. Key pair is the password to connect to our Windows machine. Here we are getting the password. This is the password which I generate the key. Now Windows-90. Scroll down. Here we are getting network settings. We didn't do anything right now. We are just using default settings. We are not doing anything. In our upcoming session, we'll learn more about that. And then it is giving us 30 GB of storage by default. If you want to add more, we can, here we have option, add new volume. Like we can add D drive, E drive, F drive. So multiple drives also we can attach. So how to attach? That is the next upcoming session's topic we learn. And here we have advanced details. We are not going to discuss about that. Click on launch instance. Done. Now click on instances. Let me refresh this one. See here, the name which I have given to my machine, we are able to see. What is the instance type we have used? T2 micro. Here we are getting the details about our machine. The key name we have used. Security group, which is creating by the system by default, we are able to see. So there are some more details also we have in the below. We'll discuss later in our upcoming session. Now, what is its state? So this is how we can create our Windows EC2 machine. Now, just creating it is our work over? No. We need to connect to our machine also. So how we can connect? Let's learn that also. So select your machine, and here we are getting an option of connect. Click on connect. Now when I click on connect, here I'm getting 3 tabs: session manager, RDP client, EC2 serial console. We need to go to this option. Don't worry about that other option, whichever we are getting it, don't worry about that. So you need to go to RDP client. Go to RDP client, scroll down. Here I am getting it public DNS. Copy your public DNS and note down your public DNS. This is our username. What is our username? Administrator. And here we have an option of password. So here we need to generate a password of our machine. How we can generate a password? By using this PEM file which we have downloaded. By using this PEM file, we can generate our password. So when I'm clicking on get password, it is saying that we need to wait at least 4 minutes. This is interview question. For Windows machine to generate password, how many minutes we need to wait? At least 4 minutes. So just wait for a few more minutes. Then again, we can go to connect and we can generate the password. So we need to wait here. Now the time has been completed. Now I can generate the password. Even it is clearly mentioned which key I need to select. Windows-90. So browse your key. Here is it. Click on open. This key is important. This keys help us to connect our machine. If you lost this key, we are not able to connect to our machine. Open. Decrypt password. Scroll down. Here I'm getting a password. Now, after generation of our password, what is the next thing is? In our Windows machine, by default, we have remote desktop connection. By default, just search here RE. Here I'm remote desktop connection we are getting in our Windows machine. It is by default. Open that one. Copy your public DNS, which we have note down it. Paste in your computer. Click on show options. In the username, here is our username. What is our username? Administrator is by default user. Click on connect. Click on connect. The password which I'm getting it, paste here. Okay. Yes. This is how we can connect our Windows machine. And I'm able to connect to my machine. You can go to, it is just browse, let's say it is just take some more time. See here I'm getting more details about my machine. Let's say go to this PC, right click, properties. See here, oh, sorry, this is my mistake, I opened my system. This PC, right click, go to properties. See here, the 1 GB which we have used, here we are able to see our 1 GB. So this is how we can connect our machine. Here guys, any question now? Anyone have? Let's have quick interaction and then we have few questions. Okay, let's have more thing. Let's before coming to the question, let's have few more things. Now, after this is how we can connect and we are able to connect our machine after creation and connect. This is complete thing we have. But this is we are just learning it things and we are practicing it. After our practice, do I require this machine? No, I don't require this machine. Even I have 750 hours per month free. That time also I don't require this machine. So what we can do is after when we don't require this machine, we are going to terminate this machine. Terminate means we are going to delete this machine. How we can terminate this machine? Select the instance, go to instance state. Where is instance state? Here is. Click on that. Here I am getting stop option. If you just want to stop means shutting down. After that you can start your machine. That is stop. Here we have an option of terminate. Terminate means you are going to delete this machine. After delete of your machine, it is not possible we can recover this machine. Stop means you are shutting down. You can, like we are shutting down our laptop. After that we can start it. It is same like that, stop and start option. Terminate means you are going to delete this machine and after delete, we are not going to recover this machine. It is not possible to recover this machine. So I'm just going to click on terminate. After your practice also you can do that. But why we are terminating it? Because we don't require it. If you guys want this machine, if you want to do more work on this machine, you can continue with the same machine. But I don't require it, so I'm going to terminate. This is how we can terminate our machines. And after your practice, do these things also. Now, anyone have any question? Please let me know. Before the starting of the questionnaire, I'll tell you one thing. So what we have discussed in the today's session, how we can create AWS account and how we can create EC2 Windows machine. In tomorrow's session, we are going to learn about how we can create Linux EC2 machine. Those things we are going to discuss. Okay, let's have a quick question here. Yes, Ismail, you can answer.
Ankit, thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, Ismail.
Yes, my question is very simple. From last 6 years, I'm working as an Oracle DBA, and recently I switched to migration DBA.
Okay.
The cloud migration program I was working on. So my thing is currently we are migrating all the databases to the Azure platform. So
Okay.
Learning Azure platform as well as the AWS platform will be like giving you a fuzzy knowledge, like there will
No.
be confusion. First thing, you got answer, that is a no. And the second thing, are we going to
If
complete?
it will be problem if you're comparing both the things.
Yes.
If you're not comparing, then definitely there is no problem. If you start comparing it, that definitely it will be a confusion for you.
Okay. And
Okay.
I don't. The other question is like, are we going to like host some Oracle or Postgres type of database on AWS instance?
It is, we can create it. It is possible we can create.
Okay.
But we are not going to create. We are going to create MySQL one because that is a free one. Because for your practice purpose, I don't want the students to get billed. So I'm just going to show you that MySQL one.
Okay.
The process is same. If you are just creating a MySQL one or Oracle one, the process is same, because here we are not going to install the things. You just need to select that option and click on create. Automatically AWS will install it. And even we don't need to worry about the licensing and all the things. Because guys, whenever you like say right now created a Windows machine, normally if you want to install a Windows machine, we need a licensing and all the things.
Correct.
We don't need to worry about licensing when we are working on cloud. That completely taken care by the cloud platform.
Yes.
So whenever we are getting a bill, that is including licensing. Even whatever the bill they are showing to us, that is even including the licensing fees.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Ankit, for the answer.
Thank you.
I have one other doubt, but I will mail it. I will not take so much of time to further.
Thank you, Asma. Thank you for understanding.
Okay.
Yes, Manju, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit. Yeah, thanks for giving me this opportunity. Basically, I am working as a development, Java development from past 10 years. Actually, I have around 10 plus years of experience. Most of our projects, they are migrating. Earlier, we have a Apache Tomcat server. I think you know, right? Apache Tomcat server and WebLogic server. So now we are migrating that. Now we are migrating that to AWS. So they, as of now, they gave an account, but it is just a POC. We are doing it. Okay. The question basically here is, as of now, we have Oracle DB as well as MongoDB. Okay. Now, when we move on to AWS, can we migrate the same Oracle DB to AWS and same MongoDB to AWS? Or
I'm not sure about MongoDB. I'm sure about that Oracle DB database can be migrated.
Directly we can migrate it, is it?
Yes, it is possible with a services called migration services.
Okay.
It's possible.
We have a NoSQL DB like DynamoDB in
DynamoDB
right?
is also possible.
Correct. In that case, I have to migrate all my data from this DB to that DB. Definitely, there will be a lot of changes required, right? No, that is the question actually. So can we do that in the normal process? Because migrating from Mongo with the normal to the AWS.
You need to learn a service called migration services. That is coming under professional level, Manjuda. Based on that, you can do.
Oh, in this architect level, we'll not get it. Huh?
No, it is coming under professional level, that migration services. Even I'm just covering it one part of migration. Even that is also not a part of associate level, and that is a part of professional level. I'm going to cover one part. Migration on premises VM to AWS.
And okay, just to give one input, most of the development projects, like from Java or like anything. This will be, as of now, some 70-80% of the projects are this only. Like they have a monolithic server or like Apache Tomcat server. They want to migrate to AWS. And
Correct.
all these are the things which is coming up now. Just to
Definitely, that's why we are every time we are saying it. Future is all about cloud.
Correct,
Everyone
exactly.
is going to migrate. That's why might be you have joined yesterday's session. My uncle is having 20 years of DBA experience, database administrator. He also switched to cloud. Snowflakes, he learned it. So everyone is going to move it nowadays, because if they want to survive in market, they need to do it. Okay.
That is the thing actually. So this is what, okay, the input what I got is, so if I want to see, if I want to learn those part and all, like I have to go with a professional level.
Yes, that's correct. For professional, first you need to understand associate level.
Correct. That is the basic level.
That is the basic. Correct. It is.
Exactly. So one more last question: will this profession will be done in this training institute only, or like?
No, professional is different training. This is associate level. Few things I have already added it because it's okay for adding it. Like migration, I have added it. SCS, I have added it. VPC peering, I have added these things. These all are coming under professional level, but still I have added these things. This not much I'm adding it. Basic things I have added.
Okay.
But these are coming under professional level.
Those things are all come under professional level. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I'll check my question. Thank you.
Yes, Swapnil, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Swapnil.
Yeah, so so thank you for giving this opportunity. I'm from Mumbai, completed my as a desktop support engineer till date from TCS. Okay, so my present question is regarding, so completed my year of experience with 3 years. Okay, so presently having an idea about switching to cloud.
Okay.
Okay, because as I've seen, many of the projects are getting switching to cloud. Okay, so I'm presently also pursuing my MCA.
So can you directly come to your question?
Yeah. So the thing is that will this be helpful to me, along with AWS and also pursuing my MCA to
yes, you can
get a good job opportunity?
I have done MCA.
Okay.
I have also done MCA. I've done it part time. I have done it. After BC, I started my job. I started my job, but after that, I'm still continue with MCA.
Okay. So I just wanted to know about the same.
Definitely, you can do that. I have done the same thing.
Okay,
Correspondence,
so
I have done it. Based on that, you guys can also continue.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. Yes, Satya, you can unmute. Satya, unmute yourself. Guys, I'm sharing a one WhatsApp group. Those people are not in WhatsApp group. Please join using the link. If you're already in WhatsApp group, please don't join duplicate groups, because it will be a problem for you, because in all groups we are sharing same information. Satya, can you unmute yourself? Hari Babu, you can unmute. Yes, Hari Babu, we are able to hear you.
Sir, rather than projects, are providing any internship for a fresher?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sir, will you provide any internship for a fresher student?
We are not providing internships. We are providing job details directly in our Telegram. You can apply and apply those jobs.
Why? Because for better getting knowledge, I am asking.
No, we are not. We don't have any internship details. We are just provide. We are getting job details even for freshers also. A lot of companies are contacting us. So whenever they are getting the opportunity, they are contacting us. So we are based on that. We are sharing the details in our.
Okay. So one more thing I have to ask is how to do PG in AWS course?
You want to do PG diploma?
Yeah, sir.
Post graduation, sorry.
Yeah.
This is not in AWS. In cloud computing, you can do.
Okay, sir.
Just search on Google, you'll get lot of universities they are providing nowadays. You can do that. It's not in AWS or in Azure, it's on cloud computing. You can.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay, that you can.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Praveen, you can.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening, Praveen.
Yes, see, I joined on the batch group 30. That's okay, fine, right?
Yeah, go. If are you in batch 90?
Yes, batch 90, yes.
That is okay, that's sufficient. You'll get information there.
Okay, fine. Second question is there is a live training this videos. We can download from the YouTube or
no download option, only view access.
There is no download option, right?
No.
At the end of the training, we'll get this. Any download option is possible?
No,
after?
No.
Only view only possible.
Yes.
Okay. So this course is only for the freshers or how it is? Because I am working from last 20 years.
Anyone can, even the person is fresher, person is having it experience, anyone can learn this trade.
Okay, I'm working for last 20 years. So if I go for the AWS, so how I can expect the salary package? That's my first question.
How much experience you are going to put it, based on that they are going to get it.
Okay, what is the current on the new
based on your current package and based on the experience you are going to. Regarding packages, I don't have information how that companies are giving.
Okay.
I don't have any information.
Okay, fine. And the final, this one is that PPT. How will get it PPT? We can
You
download.
have to contact. No, you have to contact my team regarding.
Sorry, sir.
You have to contact my team
For the PPT. Yeah?
No download option, only view access.
View access only. So if I want download, I can send a mail to support or how it is if I want.
No download option.
No download at all. Okay.
No download option. No download option.
No
only
download.
View access.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, that's all. Thanks, Ankit.
Yes, Ganesh, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good afternoon.
Yes,
I
Ganesh.
have 8+ years of experience in network security. So I am planning to learn related to the network. Can I learn directly network AWS certified networking or AWS certified security?
Just let me show you the certification part. This is the certification part.
Yeah.
Directly, if you want to go for advanced networking, you can go for it. There is no prerequisite.
So directly I can learn that one, or I
Yes.
need to go.
No, there is no prerequisite to learn these courses.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Imran, you can unmute. Imran, you can unmute yourself. Supraja, you can unmute. Supraja, you can unmute yourself. Varun, you can unmute. Varun, I'm not able to hear you. Varun, you have unmuted yourself, but still I'm not able to hear you. Please check your mic. Jitesh, you can unmute. Guys, if you don't have any question, please don't raise hand, so it is saving others' time. So please don't raise your hand if you don't have any question. You can lower down your hand if you don't have any question.
Yeah, hi, Ankit.
Yes, Ram Krishan.
Yeah, see, a small query. Are you teaching AWS, Azure 104 and Azure Devops?
Right now I'm taking batch for Azure, and it is going to start from 28th of June at 4 p.m.
Okay. What is the fees
Devops,
for that?
that fees is 5,000 rupees for that.
With Azure, is it Azure A104?
Yes. This one I'm teaching right.
Okay, with the DevOps also, how much?
But right, for this is not the DevOps. DevOps is a different course that I'm not going to teach right now for this training institute. In future, I'll do that. So whatever it gets started, you'll get information.
Okay, when it is this month of 28th?
This one is going to start from 28th of June. June 2022 at 4 p.m. IST.
Okay.
This is going to start. So you can check Telegram group. It is already there in that.
Okay. Yeah, and you're only going to teach Ankit?
Yeah, I'm the one. I'm the trainer for this one.
Okay, right. Thanks, Ankit. That's it. Yeah, right.
Yes, Josh, you can unmute. Josh, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I would like to know more about the machine learning aspect.
Machine learning is not going to cover in this training, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, is this a good path for going to machine learning?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, that's the only question I have. Thank you.
Vamsi Krishna, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes, Vamsi, you can unmute now.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah. Actually, I do have work experience of 5.5 years.
Sorry?
Right now, I'm working as network engineer, NOC. So, will this helpful to my career?
You're working as a network engineer.
Yes, I'm working as NOC.
So you can easily understand few of the concepts because few of the concepts are related to networking also.
Correct.
Like a VPC, we are going to cover in our upcoming session.
Okay, so
a lot of networking people can easily migrate their career to AWS.
So it would be add on to my experience as well, right?
Definitely.
Or should I create any? I mean, should I take any?
No, you don't need to do it. You can add it into your same experience. This is advantage for you. You already have a networking experience, so this is advantage. You don't need to put previous any other experience. Directly go with the same one.
Yeah, that's what my question is, because I'm interested in AWS, but I do have nearly 5.5 years of experience.
And don't worry, you can just additionally you are getting benefit. Don't worry about
it. Yeah, because many people said me, many companies were recruiting if you have experience on only AWS.
No, you don't worry about it. You have a networking experience, so based on that also you can.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so you can do is you can with your networking, you can say that I'm working in AWS also. Just go with the same one. It is okay.
Okay, in my present company, I need to say them that I worked on these.
You're working in which company, Vamsi?
Right now, my client is Weaver.
A company.
Infinity Solutions.
Is your company is having it not AWS anything?
Oh, I have not seen, but right now I'm dealing with
check that
operations only. Hello?
Check that if your company is having, try to switch that one.
Okay. So it would be added to myself, right?
That will the best option if you switch in your own company. So all your previous experience will cover it under AWS.
Oh, so just now you are saying that some networking course is there, right?
Yeah, you can.
Under this path. So shall I directly do that, or should I learn from scratch?
No, this is AWS. You're learning from scratch, no?
Yes.
Vamsi, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Vamsi.
Yeah. No. You just take this out. I mean, the launch notepad. Could you minimize that?
You said that you want to go to networking.
Yes. Here
directly you can go for that.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
You can directly go for that. There is no prerequisite for this one.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking, because as I have knowledge in networking.
Yes, if you want, you can go for that also.
Otherwise, I can learn this also, right? From
yes,
scratch.
correct. This is also you can go for.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's have a few more questions, then we'll end this session. Yes, Dominic, you can unmute. Dominic, you can unmute yourself.
Hey, sir, thank you.
Yes, Dominic, you can ask a question.
I just graduated, and then I have a bachelor in computer networks and cybersecurity, and I also have security clearance. I would like to know if I need like certification to start looking for a job or only
You are
with the
from which
bachelor.
country?
And USA, United
Okay.
States.
So you want to do the certification also. That yeah, definitely will provide you a dumb based on that you can complete your certification.
All right, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Sri, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
My question is with respect to what you have covered today about AWS account creation.
Yes.
Like, we all have Amazon accounts, right? Can we use the same email
No.
address to
Yeah,
create?
email ID you can use same. That Amazon account is different. AWS account is different.
Yeah, but how about the mobile number? Because I have an Amazon seller account as well. So
Don't worry
it
about
usually asks for the mobile verification and all, right? For
No,
login.
don't worry.
So-
Their database is completely different.
okay, so I can use the same mobile number and email ID.
Yes, you can use it.
Okay. That
Don't
was
worry.
the.
There is no conflict for them.
Oh,
Even
fantastic.
the mobile number I'm using it, I'm also using the same Amazon account for my work. So don't worry about it.
Okay, even seller account, because seller account usually the login itself is with the
You're not
mobile
logging
number.
with AWS, no? You're logging to that Amazon.com. No?
Yeah,
So
seller.amazon.com. Correct.
Yeah, that is different thing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Seller is related with Amazon.com actually.
Correct.
In the end.
Correct.
So those are different things. Don't worry. It is AWS cloud. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, this was the basic question that I had. Thank you so much.
Don't worry. You can go for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Ankita, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Ankita.
Yeah, hi Ankit. Good evening. Thank you for
Good
this
evening.
opportunity. Yeah, actually, I have a question related the account creation only. Like while the creation, we are getting two options. The first is like for
Business, second is personal.
yeah, the root user and for the IMA user. So we have to select.
That is we are getting it after creation of our one we are getting it. Here, let me share that. Here you are getting. Here you are getting. Right now, you just need to go for root user. In our upcoming session, we'll learn about IAM user. That time you can go for.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right now, just go for the root user. In our upcoming, this is actually a very important topic we have. Because in real time, we always go for the IAM users, not for the root user. So what is the difference between root and IAM users? We'll completely learn it in our upcoming sessions.
Okay, so for for as of now, I have to go with the root user only, like for the Windows EC2 creation, all that.
Not for Windows, any right now, whatever we are going to do, you need to always go for root user, right? In which cases you need to go to IAM, we'll learn it in our session. Based on that, you can select IAM.
Okay, yeah, this was the only question. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Adisha, you can unmute. Sudesh, now you can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, sir. In the first section, AWS account has to create in the next class itself.
It's mandatory. If you want to practice it, you have to create AWS account.
Okay, sir.
Without that, you are not able to practice it.
Okay, sir. In the next class, I am ready with the account.
You can before tomorrow's session or whatever, whenever you want, you can do it, because without that, you can't do it.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's it.
Yes, Aman, you can unmute. Aman, you can unmute yourself. Prasad, you can unmute. Nitya Prasad. Nitya Prasad, you can unmute yourself. Srinivasan Rao, you can unmute.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I have a doubt about AWS.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes, you can ask a question.
okay. After completion of this training, how we write exam? How we take written test? By
How we?
providing how we
Going for
think,
certification. So you can apply by using the AWS website. You can apply for that, and we are providing it down. You can learn it, and based on that, you can clear it.
you can provide the what's the name? No, not the document, sir. Exam fees के लिए.
You need to pay your exam fees.
Okay. I was completed my cloud practitioner. A voucher was given to me after training.
No, we are not providing. We don't have any vouchers, and we are not providing any vouchers.
So this training, we can pay our exam fees.
You have to pay your exam fees. We are not providing any vouchers and all this.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, let's have one last question. Then we'll end this session. Let's have Gaurav Modi. You can unmute.
So my question is like, I have also posted in Q&A, like for EC2 instance, is there any limitation for free tier account? Like how many EC2 machines can we spin up?
No, type. There is no limitation on count. There is a limitation of 750 hours.
Okay.
That is the one. So if one machine you can run for complete 30 days. So if you are taking 2 machines at a time, so definitely the time get reduced. So if you are taking 3 machines, the time definitely get reduced.
Okay. And there are different states, right? Termination, then stopping the machine. And so if I terminate certain instance.
Terminate means you can't recover it.
Okay.
Means you are deleting it. That like you are deleting any file, it's like a deletion, and it's not possible to recover. Okay. Stop means shutting down. Like okay. After our tray, you can do after your work, you have to shutting down your laptop.
Okay.
And then you can restart it.
Okay. Another thing I would like to ask Ankit, like, are we able to create certain scripts to spin up certain EC2 machines?
Scripts in the sense?
Just as we have Linux scripts, similarly, if we can create
scripts, we can use it. Boot scripts, we can use it, but that is not our part of job. Boot script is written by the developers.
Okay.
Because this is, I tell you one thing, why it is required by the developer, because it depends on the application. Which type of application you are going to run, based on that, the boot script is going to write.
Okay.
And it can be a Linux one, it can be a Windows one, it can be written completely by the developers.
One more question, Ankit, sorry. But like, just as we try to create the EC2 instance from the GUI, can we do it from the console itself? If you can show a demo on that.
It is possible with command prompt you're talking about.
Yes.
It is possible. We'll learn it in our upcoming session. Then we'll come to a topic called CLI.
Okay, sure.
That time we can.
Okay.
Now it is not possible.
Okay.
Because definitely if I'm showing you right now, you know that knowledge, but other people get.
Okay.
So based on our topic, whenever we are covering it, we'll learn.
Okay.
I'll show you that. In my PPTs, that code is already there. The how to create that EC2 machine for our.
Okay.
By using CLI. Where is CLI? Here is CLI. This is what we are doing.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Guys, really sorry. I know that there are 200 people still raise their hand. It is not possible to speak with all of them. It's already a 1 hour 30-minute session. So we are just going to end the session. In tomorrow's session, we are going to continue with our other topics. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.